Abusuana wonim say about to ya na ya tu o my Ghana ya o my Ghana nko wi ase afa na bebia no wontimi enka about to won asem wa bra wonfa wo manfo wo mo eye political expect eyi wo mo mfiri da na enei no enra NPP for mpanimfo ko voting we no enna political expect bi aba abontetere say on person be bias na mo be kan kura bi di akere my Ghana sa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obibi ya wonye Doctor you was said to mo bibi a wonye Doctor Kobne Agyapong obibi a wonye sa na brand champion obibi a wonye isan say ono ne expect na woye ne dwuma na wodi no de wahwehwe mahunu no say Kennedy Akompre Agyapong has taken the lead nyese small gap this sense ni mu wa pa ne analysis ya woye ne pe ne speculations ni ade a woye no ne hwehwe mu no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia afiwe ebebo amia no Kennedy Akompre Agyapong etimi ehuri akwa akodu soro abusua wakan na nde edi eni gye ne nkunimdie ede aba NPP ame ukurum am no ka sei wo de peni na pass no tie bibra
NPP amanyokuo no flag bearership race no omoni bedi abede no na enipa num na ayi omuti enti enedu ya do mo fa ba team ade ntina wo ba be president na die e wa NPP ticket ano ye wo engineer Kwabra Agyapong former general secretary Kennedy Agyapong former assistant central MP ya was high businessman astute businessman afi ya sign Dr. Brian Agyapong former minister for food and agriculture ya was sign yemrashi bejoni enso ede ema empire so ni adia afi ya sign Dr. ya was said chum former education minister ya was MP ede mabosomtwe won na Dr. Bawumia was former vice president onso giramu de dendren na wama bodwa de dendren a vetri giramu de dendren yankwa homa no so na yene Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochre Dr. a political analyst pense mu amanyose mu a and was ankra wo University of Cape Coast. Doc sir what men ka awie ya da se emo akwabo
I'm going to listen to you so.
That's it. Doc said the penum a do omudina bay. Baby, I want to tie. Wa hwe wo mu ani mo mu ye pay. Wo mu na NPP e ton wo mu ba Ghana fo a e beton ntem. Ama NPP asan beje akonwa yi bio.
Asama obisa mo du pa o.
Sa wa so na edi de bu odro bebre wo.
At the risk of not sounding judgmental,
this is Angel 102.9.
in their own right, no, or more kasama above and they are kanko. Na ya aka and say, or moniswa demo, some betting their boy a corner, or my community. No, am I a corner a be quite. Ama ya person ya to man kaka you will be a trim na announcer ye be announce who confess over contest on the ticket of the party. I'm saying any idea fan of that. But as to what I said, yeah, and no Nagana for business so to about mom, no mean no, but a year later. But the point ought to be made and said, Sister, Osha the media party in the area. Osha the media party in the area. Let me say, Omo then the only amount to pay Nanka Ghana for Omoya, Konana Ghana for so 80 at the amount. Now, at this point in time, I never review why I catch him at my corner and I catch it into no, I'm saying, Omo then so meeting the actually. Sunday, I am piano, attempt DNA, insinuations near there, or to a man, or Emerson, I say, Penny Solomon, at the assembly, I call. I'm special prosecutor about Dr. Bawumia. Sponsorship on also cars about 300, Navara Casa or two at the Bois, Amayo. Sisi na kwa to say ntakwa ni jina na wetin aboa contribute aboa ekuo no amana kɔ n'anim sɛ no na bi a officer delegate bɛhwɛ so ɛde ato aba
nti Dr. Santo kyerɛ na kyerɛ sɛ deɛ wo kan wo pa so kyerɛ sɛ wɔn bɛhwɛ sika wɔn bɛhwɛ aduowo sika a wɔn sa nyɛ pɛpɛ a ritimu nyɛ den a wɔbɛwaawa ama wɔn nyɛ saa
menya dexes no nka ne saa ɛsɛ sɛ wohwɛ sɛnea obiara ɛka nea wɔayɛ de aboɔ kuo no ase sɛ bia no na delegate no bɛgyina so ɛde ato aba so if that is the case there ɛnea menim but if that is also not the case I mean because suddenly Tabaumia is also going into the same, is falling into the trap. You're Kennedy and Brian Champon as a chairman. Because these are financiers of the party. But the Tabaumia is also is a financier of the party. I'm not out in the year. But here is a case, sir. You were a vice president. Ubiani Wakatia would ye. Mr. Walker said, wait to me, donated the BC and Yama party. I was like, in and that is what Penny Solomon is seeking. So I feel say he has really fallen into the trap of Kennedy Japan. Kennedy Japan has not worked for the government. He is in the business community. The taxes you may pay you. And taxes need to be paid. Then that is where you also fall into a kind of trap.
And the dog will show Munua, one part and whom, why not a beer competition who said to Mujremi, who pa Nana Shenia, or better.
Oh, me, Jim, to say, Musa. I don't think that is the case. Because, you see, we have about two main blocks within the party. The neoliberals within the party will go for Dr. Baumia, and that is establishment as well. The hardened NPP grassroots guys, they will be going for Kennedy Agyapong. A blend of the two will want to go for Honorable Brian Agyapong. Then probably a mixture of all will also want to subscribe with Dr. Duchun, because Dr. Duchun is not a hardliner. Neither is he. He's more of a soft-spoken person, but it's not a hardliner. In actual fact, he even belongs to the neoliberals. But unfortunately, the neoliberals, Dr. Baumia is ahead of him. In terms of neoliberals, are more supported Dr. Baumia. In India, go for him for now. Maybe some time later. But I will say, look, before Dr. Baumia will be able to win the national elections, he must obtain a very high percentage internally. Because in the case of the NPP, rivalry are very high and strong. Faction are very high and strong. And if you're not able to convince otherwise people who are opposed to you and who also have a strong stick within the party, I didn't say, I'm between a project to at the national level.
So, Doctor, me see ya. I was said, do bet me a bedding kunim a war a general election son. I was said, NPP no free mono, NPP for no why popra or more penasem.
That's the thing. Because under normal circumstances, can you say opinion Kennedy Japan? It me a rival Dr. Baumia to that extent. But the point is that opinion Kennedy Japan has a solid support, and it is because some stakeholders within the party and Peninsula and Dr. Baumia leadership. And I'm paying for the one to be a while. Near opinion, I could find Roman opinion that, I'm not aboto. In their mind, if they keep Dr. Baumia there, it means that they are still keeping, the relics of the former president.
Yo, Doc, that's pa, so na bramina. Wabubunu say cake, kakranka krasa. Dr. Jonathan Asante Ochre, a political analyst at University of Cape Coast.
You.
That kind of crowd of Vinca. I said, well,
I
right.
don't want to preach, you know.
That's I don't go.
No more can say more.
I said,
Tell me some crying in Tiana.
I don't put a one kind had that how was I.
You're more the mayor.
With a deck, I can rock a kind, but I'm there. I said, what my pastor, I'm at the side. Yeah, quite yeah, no. NPP amanyo kuano emwa yerepa nipenum wo mokopɛ president edi 2028 general elections ni mo NPP amanyo kuano abra yayi ba ko se Frank Atufo no na wo yi se forms no mokɔ fill no mokɔ fa no a ehu sika no mutua no a eno so kra no enye refundable ahyegu yesi obia sanfa 4 million Ghana cedis sanfa nye development fee eno nkofo say 4 million Ghana can you 40 billion asem de kan sa no into bia we president bia kofa bra ne mfanye enom sa development fees asen asese karos no do na we no ho mo ko gya ne hefa enda wo mo cheso mo ne bobo party no ho bra enti flag bearer ye yiwa so ho na sika no a wode ba no na ye de bi bontoa na campaign nya de activities a koso nyina mu da toto da administration no abi na che se omo jeji a na ja omo de boa party no a na no na Dr. Brian Agyapong ya wono so kan nipa no no ho che so enu ano no na ka se sa flag bearer die ewiasa asesa doctor de ka sa ro si wiasa asesa party now the we be the flag bearer akọ president edia now who the share say who the share say
well as far as I am concerned it was a requirement that came with the forms that we have to pay a development fee. If you are a presidential candidate, you have to be able to demonstrate resourcefulness, to be able to mobilize what is required to fulfill the party's requirement. It has been done. As to whether it is the right amount, fair amount, exorbitant or low, that is up to the party people and the party leadership to decide. I am not for, against. I'm very neutral about it. I think that my team have fulfilled that requirement, and we are ready to embark on our campaign.
And what she was saying, actually, more say, bet near do my family, and then they don't more call betting, because of some Sania, a Mampenia, Bob Minister beating near Queen betting, no be pepe, and was said, no soon here, because what Babbe some party Babbe some of Memunia, bra, yeah, you are Babby or Candy Forno, and tea, yeah. But we be more who say, well, I brought pa, and I just say, oh, about the constitution, also. Ebeye adwuma na nkwa constitution no kra ishim nde eno ano no we Dr. Brian Agyapong ono na kan no ye Minister for Food and Agriculture ya ono so ogire mu dendendene
na NPP amanyoko no emu no a Honorable Kennedy Agyapong ya wono so epre Franka atuyo wono no wode etu dwa no wachiro mu se owarehemu ankasa se NPP Franka no wono ene obedi enkwadem na se woni Honorable adwen ewo ne nsam no emu se Honorable Kennedy Agyapong na Franka tuo abato ni mo obedi nkwanem ewo NPP amanyoko ni mu a ene na fa brai ewo Angel Facebook live na yehu se ne akansie no esi ekro na waka bibi di akire NPP wo mu delegate no se hwan no mo nto aba emfa emma no ne nyina Angel Facebook live ye hwe ni mo ene NPP Franka tuo nhyehyɛ no baabi a wo moduru no de wo fra no vete no ebia se ne wo fa ede atudwa no ye kwa akototo wano na yawunu se wunim nyansa eno na Honorable Kennedy akwaye ne de awie empanyimfo akototo na no se ne fata na no achi ene wo ne nsantwerefo kasae.
I was prepared, so I believe I answered all the questions, and they know I'm ready to be president of this country. Yeah. So they really wanted to know why I want to be president and my vision for the country, as well as the party. Okay. So I enumerated a couple of points,
and how I'm going to address some problems. So basically, that was the interview. They know I've been through and through party man for so long, so I didn't face any serious questions, or they didn't antagonize me because they know my potential already. But they asked tangible and reasonable, I would say reasonable questions. They were not hostile to me, and I was free to answer their questions.
Na eno ati no ensantrefo ena ebisa honorable sir enhyehyɛ ban ena da nanim ɔwɔ wamra wɔpre ɛyɛ frank atuo no ɛne emra akansie ni nyinaa akɔ na wieye no ɔse ɛyɛ ase model na ase de dada no a kyerɛ sɛ ɛnam so ma ɛyɛ ne manfoɔ ɛne Ghana de hye agye na tum no ase model na
I imagine you plan to use the Asian model to develop Ghana.
I said it there too. I told them and explained what I mean by Asian model. You know, I've seen some proof. Let me explain further. The Asian model, what they did that time when they decided to compete with Europe and America was that they identified potential talents and potential businessmen and funded their projects like Daewoo, Hyundai, Samsung in Korea, for instance. They made sure, made conscious efforts to support them by giving them loans. And the loans, what they did was that if Mr. Honorable Kwaku Kwarteng decides to build this building, they will ask for the cost of the raw materials and where he's going to get the raw materials from. The government then sends the money to the company.
Eti natural say NPP amayoko no emu frankatuo emu apere honorable Kennedy Agyapong ya wano so pribie na yete ne nka no ya wakyerɛkyerɛ mu ya baabi a wode n'ani akyerɛ ye no ene Asian model emom wafa natural say eye business ayi tactics
pa no use no
on say sɛ wo ba Ghana ha politicians so mu say bia edwadifo ma ye ma muska sei ne de ahyehye o mu nsam obehwe na party ma ne de ahyehye o mu nsam
I won come kra bia wonyi
ai ebi di no kwa mama no kra de o munya abosia sa ma o moto akese ene o modi na musa wo fa ono no mfeska ne nhyɛ wo nsam
that's a move
o wanza mama mbiti me je bosia kyase ya to di o mu mpɛ o munya ska o mu pɛ de load
wa sa
ai
yo
trumutanka ni bi ofan to say Asian model no o ba wa mama ni agye o so first can nhyɛ mo nsam nia o kwafa no yetimi tua ka wo ho
aban tua wo ho
aban ni tua wo ho
aba brɛ kyɛ sɛ
woni wadi nkita ho na onsa ka what ma di wo dwa wo business a pesa wo ye na nia anya agro bi ni ye di o say di scan ketenkete ni ye di ahyɛ nkrofo nsam no madi
na no asem korea ho na emrahye badwa na wagina ma Swama constituency honorable Frederick Gilbert Adi wache NPP fo omuntie de honorable Kennedy Agyapong wo ka no ne beboa pa abra na wakasa ewo edwuso ewo campaign tour no mo no ene wode asemi etu edwa wache se big kaso aso honorable Kennedy Agyapong wonye popra wo parliament ho mrahye badwafo no wo mo hye dodo no anyina na chi papa na wo se ene wo abontra na ye wo sa na wo ba efom a polling stations ho no a anasa polling station level ho no a wo se kan ye popra papa no mo so na boabo doma no ma party no etimi ekodi nkunim ewo abato kese mu
me ye MP or parliament uba western north a me kwa na me ye MP wo ho MPP me kwa na maka na before say me sigi na say person ko di ken na chi no ana na me ka kire wo no mami a moti ha me sira moda ken e wa badaye o wale muye o ye nipa a o dwe nipa ho aya na amafo ka say parliament kra wo ho a ken oni nipa wona ka kire wo me ne mo MP ye kenete papa obi na ka kira we say na MP score na wo parliament wo kra no bebree na ni na chi a bebree ni na chi po a mo police station po mo do to see NPP na e wa parliament ayana wote ha wo se minyashe anamanya bibi sa wo pese wo nya bibi dia sesa wo ne ye ne kakra ya wakasa bi se sa wo pese wo nya results fufra wo ne ye dada na wo ye no ya na wasisa mu kakra na wasisa mu ebe ne wo nya results fufra wote ha eda ebe ba ya mbeka se mu nya ahwe enyi mu ni se ya sisa mu afi we ama ye wura kire
we eye Swaman emrase bedwani eye honorable Frederick Gilbert Adi erode ensemo se nyina etu edwa wo kire so ogidie pa se NPP fo koyi kan a se flag bearer no a ekwan bia so akodwa kese no obeje ede ama NPP no aba behwe Ghana nyina
wote ha eda ebe ba ya mbeka se mu nya ahwe enyi mu ni se ya sisa mu afi we ama ye wura kire de po ama wo so wa ni one dance say police station me buy ma ya bibia one free ya obetina mu sa unya hwe me kan de kwa kire mu say si e besi uso a ya show ma me kan kire ma papa chow ya kan ya sema ya pa chewo say esra mu say mo ma ye so ye wura ne hwe ne hwe do no to betimi aye wo se obo obe ma adwuma employee for kasa bi say patre paso be flound to ma ye wura ken onko ye no wa bi adwuma na so obi adwuma nti wey bi adanse say ye mana konya na on na na chi fa ma police station ye pa ma cho say afi wey die was ye so ni tie 9 so wantimi anya next time oba ye tie no e ye tie 9 de de ma no ye pa ma cho ye sremo say ye wani da so bi e wo ye party and tozo ye wo bi obetime jinja ye party na ma ye ye wura Kennedy on na de bo mo so re nche no na na chi fa ma ye ya mi sure mo nyina
yo enti nasem aba awieye eye Swaman constituency emrase bedwani asem no na
yo
we ni nsem a political aspect we oka ye na se wakwadre ewa amanyosemu se kase yemra amanyosemu na yemma analysis ye betimi ede obi akonkunimdie mu we ni nyoma woye we wo kan nyoma we bom hwe nyoma we etisi monten so eti omanfo adwene de omo pede pa no ebusua na wo kire se Kennedy Akompro Agyapong has taken the lead. So we live to see yen twen na sa ada no endru. I don't know your mind. Otu so betimi a kire wadwene e wo comment section wo oba na wa share e de ama from wo chichi ene benche aha a solid TV. Midi di oduma nko ba na kofi.
Thank you.